एंड आज बहुत बड़े लोग हैं एंड बहुत ही मेरे ख्याल से सेकंड ईयर है, फर्स्ट ईयर है, ये सब SIIB वाले हैं एंड दे हैव समथिंग इंपॉर्टेंट टू शेयर विद यू एंड थैंक यू सो मच ऑल द SIIB के बच्चों कि आप लोग आए और आपने इनिशिएटिव लगाया कि सर अभी फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट हो चुका है स्नैप का, हम सेकंड और थर्ड अटेम्प्ट आज बहुत बड़े लोग हैं एंड बहुत ही That was not my thing. That was somebody else's. I thought it's coming out of my system, guys. ठीक है, चलो. कौन था वो? All right, so guys, those who have joined us, we've got SIIB students with us. They're going to talk about SIIB. They're going to talk about their programs, how they are better, with respect to marketing and finance. There will be a kind of a comparison, SIIB versus XYZ institution. And they will also be talking about second and third attempt के लिए हमें क्या करना है. And Vinith is your guy. You catch hold of him. He is a very smart guy. He knows everything about placement. He knows past placement, present and future also. So again, these are all C2C का बच्चा लोग. By the way, I'm really happy to have them. And finance वाले हैं, marketing वाले हैं. Tanvi is from marketing. Ramya and Snedeep is from finance, I would say. And it's going to be very interesting session. जो भी SIIB के बारे में पूछना है, इन बच्चों को पूछो. It's a golden opportunity for you all. Guys, I welcome you on board. Please go ahead and start with your agenda. Go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Just 2 minutes. We're sharing the presentation. So, hi everyone. Very good evening. We are here to talk about SIIB. Talk about why you should choose SIIB as a B school. First of all, we have a detailed presentation about SIIB, the infrastructure, placements, programs, subjects available, and how is it different from other B school. So, I would like to request Ramya to start sharing the screen, and Tanvi and Sneha, please continue.
Ramya, I'm going to make you host, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, fantastic.
Is it visible? Yeah, it's visible, Raman. Okay, so we are good to start, I guess. Yeah. So talking about SIIB, the Symbiosis Institute of International Business was founded in 1992, and I'll be talking about the courses offered here at SIIB. So we offer 3 courses mainly. Ramya, could we go to the next slide? Yeah. Our flagship program is our MBA in International Business, and 2 of our niche programs are MBA in Agribusiness Management and MBA in Energy and Environment. We'll be discussing about this later on in the presentation. So talking about our academic collaborations, SIIB has numerous academic collaborations with various universities around the globe, as you can see them on your screen. So here are a few academic collaborations. So coming on to the industry collaborations, as an MBA college, SIIB is a university alliance partner with various industries as displayed on the screen. Coming to the infrastructure, located in the heart of Pune, we have a well-equipped campus with various facilities like the Bloomberg Terminal, swimming pool, gym, and a well-maintained sports arena for the sports enthusiasts. So you can have a glimpse of our infrastructure here. Talking about our recruiters, we have top recruiters coming to our campus every year. Here are a few of them as displayed on the screen: Axis Bank, Asian Paints, EY, Adani, Tata, PwC. So here are a few of our recruiters as displayed on the screen. And now Snehadeep will take over and explain about our programs further. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanvi. So as Tanvi mentioned that SIIB offers MBA in International Business as one of its flagship course. So the course is curated in such a manner so that it helps in the international business perspective. So all the subjects that you can see listed on the screen, such as export-import management, forex risk management, these are some of the courses that these are some of the subjects that are curated for the international business students. So MBA in International Business from SIIB is very enthusiastic, and it helps for the students to be prepared for the international market. Moving on, we can see the placement report for the MBA in International Business from SIIB. It is visible on the screen with a highest summer internship stipend reaching about 1.65 and the highest placement reaching about 39 LPA. Moving ahead, SIIB also offers a niche course of MBA in agribusiness. This course, as of the IB course, is also curated with various subjects that are very much core agri-business subjects such as agri-input marketing, agri-supply chain management, agri-commodities markets. And also moving ahead, the placement report of agribusiness is quite at par with the international business, where the highest stipend of summer internship goes to about 1.04 and the highest placement reaches around 18.15 LPA. The third course that is offered by SIIB is the MBA in Energy and Environment Business. This course right now has a very promising field in the market at this moment because of various renewable energy sources and technologies, non-renewable energy sources, all this and all the energy crisis that we are facing today. So that is the one of the main reasons why this course has a very potential market right now. And for the placement report, it is quite visible of the potential requirement. That is, for the summer internship, the highest stipend ranges around 1.65, and for the final placement, it is around 15.80 LPA. Moving ahead, we have various committees at SIIB, the Corporate Relations Committee, the Public Relations Committee, the Alumni Relations Committee, and also the Admissions Committee. We have a few more committees, such as the Students Activity Committee, the ISR Committee, which is the Shitij, the Sports Committee, and the ECEL. Ramya, can you please go to the next slide? Yes. So apart from various committees, we have various clubs related to various specializations, such as Finequity related to the finance club, Market Addiction related to the marketing club, and also various other clubs such as the Richmond and Co, iBits, and others. Moving on, we at SIIB do conduct various events all around the year, starting from Foundation Day to Ignitions. It is our year at SIIB is filled with various events. So all those events you can see on the screen right now. Jamia, next slide, please. So thank you everyone for your patience, and we now are open for any kind of questions.
So first of all, I would like to thank Tanvi, Snehadeep, and Ramya for giving such a beautiful presentation. And now I would like to open the floor for all the questions that are there for incoming, like for what is MBA and IB, how is SIIB, what are the placement avenues, what are the recruiters coming in, or any other doubt that you have for joining any like that an aspirant have in their mind while making that decision of joining a B school. So I would request everyone to please enter in your doubts, drop in your doubts in the chat, in the chat section below, and we would be happy to answer all of them. So guys, please start asking whatever is coming to your mind. Be it silly, be it sensible, be it small doubt, be it a large. We are here. So we have our first question: is that SIIB ABM worth it? So Snehadeep, Tanvi, and Ramya, if anyone of you would like to address this. All right, so I'm taking this ahead. SIIB agribusiness worth it. See, when we talk about agribusiness becomes such a niche department or a niche area that to make your career into the agri sector, first you need to take that final decision at your mental capacity that yes, you would like to join that particular department or join that particular field of agribusiness. Now, when you study agribusiness at SIIB, I believe you study every aspect of marketing. be it supply chain, be it finance, or be it HR, in terms of rural areas, in terms of agriculture, in terms of agri sector. Now, when I'm talking about like, is ABM worth to join or to do as a program or as a course from SIIB, I would say yes. Why? I have two reasons. One, the subjects taught under this program. Now, when you talk about agribusiness management and agribusiness, what do you expect from from a management graduate who has just done, who has recently completed MBA in agribusiness? You should be well aware about what are the what are the new trends and new challenges in the marketing arena, into the supply arena, into the agri arena, and how this niche segment can be modified or modernized with the managerial solutions. Now, when you study agribusiness, you study rural marketing, you study commodity trading, you study green marketing, you study agri commodities, you study rural commodities. When you have an idea of such a strong economy for our country, which has made our country as self-sufficient, and now learning that particular economy with a style of management will obviously help you to take better and fast decisions in the rapid growing sector. And India being an agricultural centric economy, I believe that pursuing agribusiness or doing agribusiness has always been worth it and will always be worth it. Now, coming to why SIIB is worth it. See, so when we talk about such niche things like energy and environment or agribusiness, there are certain placement doubts or issues that comes to a person's mind that, yeah, if I still do agribusiness, then if the, like, is there a chance to get a placement in the right role, in the right department, at the right designation? So yes, SIIB has a plethora of recruiters and opportunities which are fixed only for agribusiness. So when you join SIIB for agribusiness, it is like a clear thing in the college mind, in the administration mind, and in the authorities mind, that if a person has opted to do agribusiness, he wants to land up in agribusiness role. And we have a set of recruiters who give opportunities in the segment of agribusiness. We have various banks. I won't deny this fact that we don't have bank as a recruiter for agribusiness. But again, the roles that come for agribusinesses are from banks are aligning with the subjects and the courses that they study. Along with that, we have recruiters such as we have ITC, we have we have certain I guess agricultural based industries. We have ADM agros. We have the FMCG part of Adani, the Adani Wilmar. Also, we have certain top recruiters which have arrived this year, and these are the new recruiters that have entered into the ABM program. So I believe it is completely worth it to do ABM from SIIB to enter into such niche field and a rapid growing field. So guys, you can proceed to the next question or take up the next question, whatever is coming in the chat box.
Okay, so we have a question asking how was the campus life at SIIB? So the campus life here is very wonderful. It is not only just academic centric, as we have mentioned in several of our posts and Instagram as well. It concentrates on the overall development of a person, of an individual, may it be your extra co-curricular activities or anything apart from the academics. And also we have 3 courses as we discussed in the presentation. It is IB, AB, and ENE. So based on the courses you select, there are various kind of clubs you can join into. You can get exposure from many of the good speakers. We have events going on for the entire year. So yeah, I think Tanvi and Snehadeep can add more to this.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, so as
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
can go on.
So as Ramya said, the life at SIB is not at all academic centric. It is filled with a lot of things, and also it is a very good place for sports enthusiasts. We have various kinds of events related to sports that do get conducted in the campus. So yeah, that life is quite interesting, and you will definitely be enjoying your life for the 2 years.
बाय द वे गाइस, जस्ट टू मेक अ पॉइंट, जब ये लोग कह रहे हैं कि एकेडमिक सेंट्रिक नहीं है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि पढ़ाई नहीं करना और चिल मारना है। इसका मतलब ये है कि एकेडमिक्स के साथ साथ बाकी चीजें भी आती है। मैं तो बच्चा बोलेगा मेरे को एसआईबी में जाना है, वो एकेडमिक सेंट्रिक नहीं है, मैं मजे करेगा वहां पे। दे आर नॉट पासिंग ऑन दैट मैसेज, बट यस इट्स रिलेटिवली थोड़ा less academic hectic and more of, personal development and activities and extracurriculars, so on and so forth.
Yeah. And also, just adding one more point, like it is not only about SIIB, it is about any B school that you join. B schools are not meant for academically, like to give you academic stress or to, give you enormous time for just learning, memorizing, and just, what you have done till now. What we have done till now in school and undergrad is just learning various concepts, getting a question paper on the day of examination, just blurting out every answer, whatever coming in our head, and yes, we have got the degree, the school is done, the college is done. But B schools are not only about academics. Yes, it is about academics. You study managerial things, you study managerial aspects of every situation, of every scenario. But apart from that, it changes. Like, I guess when someone decides to do an MBA, it's only because when they want to bring a change into their overall personality. And that is what MBA do to you. That is what SIIB do to you. They have various opportunities, they have various areas that you will get a chance to develop yourself academically, personally, professionally, mentally, emotionally. There are every aspect which SIIB will hit you and will give you a lot of challenges. And trust me, guys, it is not going to be a easy cakewalk. Just not saying this कि मैं तुम्हें डरा रहा हूँ, because for any MBA or for any B school, it is never a easy, it is never a easy walk. You will get challenges, you will get problems, you have to face a lot of things, but ultimately that is what MBA is for. That is what a B school is meant to be for. And I believe that we have plethora of opportunities and plethora of challenges which are incoming for you if you join SIIB or any other B school. So just be prepared and all the best.
Yeah. Just adding one line to that, I think talking about academics, we learn to balance that with our co-curriculars. Like along with academics, we learn to engage in other committees, clubs, and other events that are held. So it's not like we do not focus on academics altogether. We learn how to balance both in the end in B schools. So that's what it's a major learning.
I
All
guess this is what MBA is meant for. Like, this is where you learn how to manage things to like multitasking basically. So, and it also teaches you how to manage your time efficiently. And along with this, we have a question asking for the same thing. Are the 2 years of MBA hectic? Yeah, so I guess Vineet has answered this very well, that it is going to be hectic, but the results are going to be very fruitful, trust us.
True, very true, Ramya. So there is next question, sir. I don't really have a good acad. Will it be a stopper for my placements in SIIB? See, Kaushik, I don't think so that can be a stopper for your placements until unless you do well after coming to college. You will get a lot of opportunities to develop your personality and develop your profile after joining SIIB. So if you make the best of all the things that will come on your way after joining a B school, I think so that there is still a great wide area that you can work upon, that you can develop upon and get a very good placements. But yeah, a good acad, I would say something more than 60% throughout, like 10th, 12th, grad. I believe that will be a good to go for any B school offer, or particularly for SIIB. And above 60, anything will not be a stopper for your placements at SIIB at all.
Yeah, and I think what's done is done in the past. How you present yourself when you enter a B school, how you learn, how the different experiences you gain here, that will shape you for the better and would help you in the placement processes as well later on. So yeah.
All right. So there is next question. What are the roles that are being offered to students with HR specialization? See, so now when we talk about HR, we talk about international business and HR. So when you do MBA in HR and when you do MBA in international business with HR as a specialization, there is a difference. So what is the difference? The difference primarily lies between you do not study only about domestic human resource or domestic HR relations or domestic learning and development. You study about as well as about international recruitment, international procedures, international formal legalities and regulations which are there in the human resource as a whole. So when you talk about that, what are the roles being offered to students with HR? So HR is a very wide subject. See, so when a person who has their specialization as HR in undergrad will have a knowledge that HR is not just a single a single specialization. It has diverse areas like learning and development. They have recruitment, they have compensation, they have compliances, they have then they have non-monetary remuneration concept. So there are multiple roles which which genuinely comes to the campus with the diverse profiles. There are the roles of recruitment, there are the roles of selection, there are the roles of learning and development, there are the roles of compensation. Now it just lies upon you that which sector of HR or which area of HR you want to land in. SIIB has plethora of opportunities to land you up in whatever area you want. So HR has a great scope when if you're planning to take HR in SIIB. So before proceeding to next question, I would just like to talk about your snap attempts. Like guys, if you can, just write your answers in the chat box. Like, how was your snap slot one? Those who have appeared, was it easy? Was it moderate? Was it difficult? And like, which section? If you ever find this difficult, which section was the most difficult one? So that we can throw a little bit light or the people who are going to appear in slot 2 and slot 3, we can just make you aware about a little bit of strategies.
Yeah, and guys, please feel free to ask any snap related queries or doubts or anything you would require any guidance with. So please feel free to ask that.
Quants was lengthy. Okay, that was the one that is the one feedback that we have got. Quants lengthy again. All right. So guys, what about logical English? Like were those section easy to go, good to go? Guys, if type करना है यार, easy, moderate, and difficult, please. Okay, Soumita Das is expecting 35 plus. That's a good score, Soumita. Easy to moderate. All right, guys. So if everyone is finding quad little bit lengthy, I believe Snehadeep is the right person to throw some light on this. Right, Snehadeep?
Sure, I will try my
Yeah.
best. So actually, the quants part, if you think of it like a lengthy section, it is a bit lengthy than the LR and the VARC part. But with regular practice, with regular, revision of all the formulas and all that, the quant becomes easy. You need to find out the shortcuts. You need to find out various shortcuts for various questions that there is in the quants part. So with that, you can make that lengthy paper solved in a short time span, and that too accurately. So for the snap exam, accuracy matters. So I think that would be my suggestion. And apart from that, yeah, do practice a lot and revise all the formulas. So that will be the best thing for quants.
So guys, Tanvi, Ramya, please share your strategies, like what you exactly did for attempting quants, what you did for attempting logical or English. Just go on. I will be just back in 2 minutes. Please go on and explain your strategy.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, Tanvi, you can start.
Okay, basically, actually, I was a student at C2C, so I had gained my knowledge about the strategy from C2C only. So I followed the 30-20-10 approach that was given by Ketan sir itself. So I was not really, my quants was not really my strong aspect. So I focused more on VA and LR as those were my strong suits. So in the first 30 minutes, I aimed those questions which I could, get done under 1 minute. So basically, I would be done with my VA and LR sections. Like I would aim to get done by, those two sections in the first 30-40 minutes. Later on, I focused on the questions which would take a longer, a little bit longer than 1 minute. Because some questions were pretty doable, like you would just know within 30-40 seconds that this is the answer. So after tackling those easy questions, I would focus on the questions which would take a little more time and then get done with those. And I would keep the last 10 minutes for those questions that I had left and, guesstimate the answer or approximate or reach on your end. So I used to keep my last 10 minutes for those questions. And that's how I dealt with the paper altogether. So that really worked out well for me. So yeah, Ramya, now you can go on with your strategy.
Actually, the most my strength was in quants, so that was where I scored maximum as well. So yeah, as Snehadeep also put some light had put some light on this, quants is actually not that difficult, but it all depends on the practice you'll have done all these months. So few questions are very direct, like they are just on the basic formulas. So the day before the exam, just a day before the exam, what I used to do was I used to just recall all the formulas that I've already worked on. Like I had made a certain book for quants formulas, so I used to just revise the formulas instead of solving everything, because last moment you can't just uh, excel much. So this was what I did, and as Tanvi also said, that the first 30 minutes was to do whichever which I felt was easy, and also I applied a rule for myself is skip and return. If I'm finding any question too difficult, so I used to just skip it instead of wasting my entire time and energy on it. And also would get back to the same question if I feel that I was able to answer it.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so it's like said by Ramya, Snap is a time speed. Like we have to focus. We cannot waste time on any question. We cannot spend more than 2-3 minutes on one particular question or be stuck with it, because then in the end you'll just have a panic attack that so many questions are left. So I would say in the first 30-40 minutes, get done with the maximum number of questions which you can, with high accuracy, obviously. So yeah. So Viniti was saying something, and go ahead.
Yeah, I was just like seeing the chat box, and I believe there are a lot of doubts that have come in while we have explained our strategy. So the doubt is MBA in finance. Ranjit Kumar wants to know about MBA in finance, guys.
Okay, so currently I and Snehadeep, we both are pursuing MBA in IB Finance. So it is almost similar to core MBA. Plus we have some international subjects which adds on to the generic course of MBA. Like we have Forex management. So we have many subjects that not only gives the idea about the domestic market, but also gives us the idea about how what international market needs. Snehadeep, could you add on to this?
And also, I would like to add the thing that it's not only like that if you have to be from a finance background to get into that finance role. You can just go from any branch. Like I am a lawyer, and I have enrolled into that IB Finance. So you just need to have a grasp over the financial markets and all, and that will be your base for the finance roles. And yeah, it's like international aspect is also there in the IB Finance, so that helps a lot in understanding the international markets as well.
All right, guys. So I would say the next question we would like to go on is freshers intake in SIIB. So I believe except Tanvi, we all are freshers. Nadeep, are you a fresher?
Yes, Vineet, I'm a fresher.
Okay, so me, Snehadeep, and Ramya are freshers, and Tanvi has a 1 year of work ex. So that is how we are, and we are talking in front of you. We have a diverse batch. We have mix of everyone. So we have one with work ex of 1 year, three freshers. So it's just a mix, guys. So in any B school that you go, there are a fixed percentage of freshers, fixed percentage of work ex. Now work ex also are being categorized into various areas like 1 year, more than 1 year, or between 1.5 year, 1.5 to 2 years. So I believe SIIB is a perfect balance for freshers and work-ex, because we have around 46 to 48% freshers and rest the work-ex. So I believe that's a most equitable balance, as the most perfect balance that any B school should have when it comes about opportunities, and when it comes about applying for, or like utilizing the best of everything that is available in a B school. So yeah, fresher or work-ex percentage is fine. What will be the overall fees plus hostel for 2 years in SIIB? This information can be accessed through website. I believe that the website will soon be updated with the next batch fees, so you can have a look at that. All right. So Shubhajit wants to ask, what is SIIB cutoff? See, Shubhajit, we do not have any idea about what will be the cutoff. When I applied to SIIB as a batch of 22-24, I had no idea what would be the cutoff. When they applied, they did not have any idea. We just give last year reference to the next year, and this cycle, this cycle gets repeated every year. So I believe last year a person above the 90 percentile has received a call for GPI. So yeah, if you are above 90 percentile, you should receive a call for the process of GPI. Also, guys, now it's GPI, not GPI VAT. VAT has been abolished, VAT has been removed, and now it is only group exercise in personal interview.
I think there are a lot of questions asking if there's 100% placement. So I would like to assure you guys there's 100% placement both for our final placements as well as our summer internships. So yeah.
Okay, so Omkar is a bit excited about asking this one question, I guess 3-4 times. So he has just clearly mentioned that no such thing is mentioned in last year's placement report. Why so? I believe SIIB has always assumed that the placements have 100%, and I believe that aspirants also assume that SIIB has 100%, and we are not that kind of B school who has to boast this thing that we have 100% placements. It's justified, it's implied. We are into this market for more than 30 years, guys. And boasting of 100% placements does not make us very cool or does not make us very legible. So yeah, if you're joining SIIB, if you're coming to this B school which is 30 years old, more than 30 years old, I don't think so it is necessary to mention those things in placement reports.
We have a question asking art background any disadvantage in GDPI. So guys, all of us are from different backgrounds, to be very honest, and the same goes in the college as well. We have n number of people doing art, who's done art and who's excelling in their acads now, and there is no criteria for you to take an admission. Just you have to be an you should undergrad, you can do undergraduation in any of the background. Like I am an engineer, Snehadeep is a lawyer, and we have many people who have done economic honors, but we are taken up finance, so there is no restrictions for your undergraduations. But be sure that you have to know whatever you have studied in your undergrad.
All right. So I guess someone is asking about what about summer placements. So I would just like to address this question. Like summer placements have been smooth for this batch, and for our batch it was very smooth. So I guess the process is still going on. We will be soon wrapping up the process by next month or by mid of the next month. So there are various regular recruiters who have come to the campus. There are many new recruiters who have come to the campus. Now talking about profiles, there are profiles of digital marketing, there are profiles of sales, market research for finance, they have corporate finance, they have little bit of analyst role, they have little bit of financial reporting role. So it's like a mix of recruiters coming on the campus with mix of opportunities, and it's just going well. The juniors who are actually in the process can tell much more about how is SIP process going on and like how is it.
Yeah, so the placement processes are going very smoothly. We like there are regular recruiters that are coming to our campus, like mentioned by Vineet. So yeah, that's going on.
All right, guys. Also, I just want to mention one thing. We all are aware about the market conditions this year, right? So, seeing the market conditions, I can proudly say that SIIB is doing very well. Because talking about final placements or talking about summers, we all have been following various B schools. We all have been following MBA Social. We all have been a part of that. We all have been witnessing those posts. It's just market conditions have been bad this year. But yes, I am very confident to say that yes, SIIB has been doing very well, bringing a lot of opportunities, aligning with people's profile, with programs, and with the exact dynamics that we are into this, that with the hope that we have entered to this college. So I believe it's good to go. The placements are good to go.
We also have a question. Can you mention some roles that we can expect after completing marketing specialization from SIIB? I guess Vineet is the best person to answer this question.
Obviously, Ramya. So, guys, I am a student of batch 2024. My placements are done, and I guess most of the marketing students' placements are done. And there are various roles that have been come to the campus for marketing specialization specifically. There are roles of market research, primary research, secondary research. There are roles of sales. There are role of core marketing. There are roles of digital marketing. There are role of strategy. There are role of branding, and there are roles related to the strategic marketing part, the go-to-market strategies. So if I have to list down and not confuse you, the roles of branding, the roles of sales, the roles of market research, be it primary or be it secondary, the roles of a little bit of consulting in the areas of marketing specialization, and also the role, a mix of sales and marketing have also come to the campus. So yeah, it's a very diverse area for specialization as a marketing, and not only like if a question is about marketing, but yeah, talking about all the specialization and programs, there are multiple roles, multiple profiles, and people are just landing up in exactly what they prefer or what they want. All right, so there is a question of what is the average stipend for 2 months. Guys, we have a placement report uploaded on website. Also, we have certain posts on our social media. Please follow us. Please follow SIIB. Please follow SIIB admissions. We will be posting content about placements, figures, recruiters, and much more. So just to be in a regular touch, please follow us. All right. So someone is asking what is exactly in GE? Is it on the campus or is it online? Snehadeep, Ramya, Tanvi, someone.
So, GE is basically a group exercise. It's a bit different from the group discussion. And for this year and for the last couple of years, it has been in the online mode for SIIB.
So for G, I would suggest you all to be aware of the current scenarios, current topics, current market conditions that is going on. Usually, most of the topics will be on that. Like usually what happens during the G, just before some time, the budget would have been released. So because I was opting for finance, so major questions after the GE was about this thing. But for GE, I think you have to be well versed about the current situations, and more of the general knowledge, whatever is going around you, or it can be some abstract topic as well.
All right. So Aditya is asking if he can apply for SIIB now or the dates have closed. The dates are still open. The forms are still open till December 30th. Feel free to apply, and I believe you should apply.
So we have a question, do IB program and ABM program have different cutoff in SIIB? Yeah, IB, as Vineet has mentioned, IB cutoff goes more than 90 percentile, and for ABM and for END, it is relatively less.
Perfect. And now someone is asking about gender ratio. Tanvi, Ramya, like what's a scenario in your batch? In our batch, the ratio was kind of like equal with itself, I believe. What's
For
in your
us, it's like around 45, 55.
45, 55, what, male or female?
45 is to 55. Males, females, male.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think so there is any fixed criteria for this. It can be 50-50 also this year.
Yeah, exactly. It is
Yeah.
really.
All right. So someone is asking what role you got and how the company is paying. Sorry, guys, I cannot tell that, and I'm not supposed to tell that. Thank you for asking. What will be the minimum percentile to get a call from SIIB? I believe analyzing the last year trends, 90 and 90 above will be the safe call to get a GPI call for SIIB. Now talking about does SIIB have operations? Yes, Omkar, we have supply chain as a specialization. Ramya, Snehadeep, Tanvi, if anyone wants to talk about that, or I should go ahead.
Yeah, so under IB, we have 4 specializations mainly: marketing, finance, supply chain management, and HR. So Vineet, you can describe more on SCM.
Yeah, sure. So now talking about supply chain. So supply chain as a specialization, I believe it's a little bit of niche specialization for anyone to choose. Also, supply chain have comparatively less strength as compared to other specializations that we have. Now, when we talk about less strength, it's like between 20 to 30 every year. So now when there is a less strength, there is a chance of, making personal connects with the leaders, and just having good connection with the faculties, just and also utilizing the best of the opportunities available, because less strength means less competition means good placement, right? So when you talk about marketing as specialization and finance specialization, there are a good number of students, more than 60, more than 65. So it becomes little difficult for you to stand out away from the crowd. So this is regarding placements. Now talking about specialization, what is specialization doing and what are the basic key learnings that you can expect out of this? I believe supply chain, when you study MBA in international business with supply chain as specialization, there are various aspects which operations cover. So when you now talking about MBA in operations and MBA in IB with supply chain have a lot of difference. When you study operations from SIIB or supply chain from SIIB, you study about domestic logistics as well as international logistics. You study about import and export. You study about international supply chain. You study about various aspects of supply chain which can help you in getting a good job in domestic as well as the international markets. So supply chain is doing very good. We have a fixed set of recruiters which are there for supply chain, be it AkzoNobel, be it Accenture, be it Infosys, be it Asian Paints, be it be it I guess there are certain FMCGs which have come which have come this year for final hiring as well as the summer hiring. So yeah, supply chain has been doing very great. There are a lot of learning opportunities and avenues that are there in the operation and the supply chain part, because IB makes it very interesting and very exciting. So yeah, that's about operations. What is the average stipend? Again, guys, the same set of answer I would like to give. Go on the website or follow us on the social media. We have the stats updated. We have the stats uploaded. You can refer them there. And now Ramya, Tanvi, they want to know your percentile. I don't know why. If you want to share, you can.
Yeah, so I got 95.57 percentile in my snap. Ramya, would you like to go ahead?
Yeah, I got somewhere around 92 plus percentile. I don't remember the exact number, but it was somewhere 92 plus 92.5 or 92.25 or something like that.
All right. So now there is a question of what is the convert percentile which is safe in your opinion? 90 plus. Does group discussion and interview takes place on the same day? How did it happen for you guys? I don't remember this. Sorry.
Yeah, so
It was on the same day.
yeah, it was on the same
First,
day.
okay.
First, we had to appear for the group exercise, and we were put into waiting rooms, and then one by one we were allotted the numbers, and then we had to go for a personal interview.
Actually, we had to book slot for our GDPI. Soon after the results were out, we had received call letters based on the percentiles and the colleges we have applied for. So after that, we had to book a slot for our GEPI. We also had WAT, written ability test, last year, which is not there, which will not be held this year. So GE and PI was on the same day. Like first we had GE, and soon after, maybe half an hour or something, we had our personal interviews.
Okay, now someone is asking, are you getting paid to promote SIIB? Guys, neither I want to get paid, nor I would like to take this opportunity up, because what SIIB as a B school has given me is more than if they even pay me, or if they give any sort of money to me to promote this college. Because the kind of experience that this college has given me, the kind of new horizon and new career alignment that this college has given me, I don't believe that I would ever do this, or I would ever opt for this, or I would ever agree to this, because I am really grateful to SIIB, what SIIB. So I believe that I'm immensely grateful to the college, and I would love to promote this even after I'm graduated out of this.
So we have a question asking for, can you share some interview tips? So yeah, guys, Vineet, can you answer this question?
Yeah, sure. So, guys, when talking about GPI interview, I believe that there are few things which should be there in a person's mind. First, your basic understanding of what you have done in your undergrad and also in your life till now. If you are a fresher and if you have done multiple internships, you should have a basic understanding of what were your roles and responsibilities, what were the primary objectives, and how were you a successful asset in the organization and in the team that you were a part of. Also, I believe second thing is you should be very clear about why you want to do MBA, why you want to do MBA in international business or agribusiness or energy environment, or why MBA should be a basic answer. Third, why you want to join SIIB, because that is the basic question that that you can expect in an interview, right? Apart from that, I believe that you should be well versed about little bit of your specialization oriented concepts. If you are planning to take marketing, then you should be aware about the basic questions about why you want to take marketing, what is the difference between sales and marketing, what makes marketing a unique specialization for you. That's it. Apart from that, just be confident, work on your communication, have good listening skills, understand the question properly, what interviewer is asking you, what he's expecting from you. Sometimes in a hurry, we tend to answer something which interviewer is not even asking. Just develop good listening skills, develop good communication skills, use good words, work on your vocabulary, work on your confidence. That's it.
So we have a
I would
question
like to
asking
add,
when.
Yeah, Snehadeep, go ahead, please.
so apart from all the strategies that Vineet has given us, I would ask every one of you to follow SIIB Pune and SIIB admissions page on Instagram. So we have something coming up for the aspirants, which will help them for the GPI process. So do follow. We have something for you guys.
Yeah, as rightly
Yeah,
said
Ramya, you can
by
go ahead.
Snehadeep, make sure you follow SIIB admissions and SIIB Pune as well. So all these tips, tricks, everything related to your GDPI or maybe coming to the college as well, everything we are put it up on our social media, so y'all can see it on there. And also we have a question, when will be the GPI approximately? We had it in the month of February, I guess.
Yes, it's always in the month of February. Now, the actual dates will be released soon. So for that, you need to follow our pages. Also, so someone is asking, there is an internship offer to a candidate, but company didn't convert that candidate as a full-time employee. Does it happen? Obviously, Omkar, it will happen and it happens. Not every internship that you land up in your summers will be converted into a PPO or into a PPI. So there are certain things which goes into this entire area. Maybe the company was not looking for a full-time employment in that particular sector that you're working. Maybe your performance was not that good that they can offer you a PPO. Maybe the requirement are not there for the final placements, and there are certain things that you would like to evaluate, and you would like to take this into consideration, and it is on the both the sides, like even the company and even the candidate. So yes, there will be a chances that your internship will not land you up in a PPO, and you will be again starting with the final placement process. And it happens very commonly in any school, in any B school, not only SIIB. Someone is asking, dear, what's your opinion about SIBM agribusiness management? I am from agri background. I believe, Kaushik, that after I am Ahmedabad and I am Lucknow, SIIB has a great name in agribusiness management as a program and as a course. So when we talk about agribusiness, we have we have specialized faculties, we have uh, top leadership people associated with the agribusiness program that are there to teach you, that are there to make you understand the entire concept of agribusiness. And if you are from agri background, then SIIB ABM program is a good to go, because we have our own set of recruiters coming for AB. They have wonderful opportunities. You will land up in a role of agribusiness and into a sector which is rapidly growing. So I believe joining SIIB, doing ABM because you want to, with such a niche field, SIIB has everything for you to like everything uh, to offer for agribusiness or energy or international business. Where is SIIB college located in Pune? Guys, it's in Hinjewadi. So it's basically a what do we say? It's a information technology park and IT park of Pune. So we are located just there in middle of all the companies. We have companies in and around the campus, be it Tata Technologies, be it Accenture, be it Infosys, be it Crisil. So we have a set of recruiters and we are just there in middle of those companies being a VC. When does the final list come? I believe as per the last year trends, the final list must have come in March last, I believe, March end, right? Or March
Yes, in the
mid.
end of March.
Yeah, something like that. Average package for ABM, so sir, it is mentioned on our website. Please go to the website www.siib.ac.in. Go to the placement section, find the placement report. There we have a placement report for IB, AB, ENE. Average, mean, median. Everything is mentioned there. Guys, drop in your doubts. Please drop in your doubts. It is a very great opportunity that we all are here together answering your queries regarding SIIB, regarding why you should join SIIB, which program has what for you to offer. And just ask, you know, if if there is anything which is coming in your mind, like like suppose how many specializations are there. If it is coming into your mind, just write it. We are here to answer. Just write in whatever you have in your mind. Sarthak is asking SIIB is really worth to join. I believe after such a long discussion and after such a long detailed answers about everything, I believe that answer is, implicitly justified that yes, SIIB is really worth to join. To get an experience of how to manage your professional as well as academic as well as your interpersonal things, how to work and how to like how to work on yourself, and how to create a situation of stress and fighting that stress and then finally making a win against it. That is what SIIB is for you. Does the location offered in final placement is mostly Pune, and can we counter the location, negotiate the CTC with the company on campus? Uh, I believe that Omkar location will not only be Pune. We have a set of recruiters coming from the entire country, coming from pan India as well as international placements. Being an international B school, we have domestic as well as international placements. So being restricted to Pune has never been a thing for SIIB, because the full form itself says Symbiosis Institute of International Business. When we teach you international business, we also brings a lot of international opportunities for you. So it's not Pune, it's beyond India, I believe. Is there any certification courses we must do before interview? Tanvi, Ramya, Snehadi, did you do any certification?
I did not do any
For my
certification because like I graduated last year, so I was basically working for a year. So I was handling my work life. So I did not do any certification. I just focused on the things I had done in the past and preparing for that in my PI. So yeah, Snehadi, we were saying something.
Yes, so for my part, I have not done any kind of certification as such because I was giving my last semester exam for my law. And yeah, that's how I prepared. I just went through all the subjects that I went in my UG, and that's how I prepared for the interviews.
All right. Now, when Snehadeep has, introduced his background, that is law. So I just want to throw a light upon this thing that, many aspirants have a certain assumptions or pre-assumed things in their mind that only commerce graduates or only BBA or BCom or engineers or something related to that can, join any B school or can finally land up in a B school of the clearing GPI. Guys, we have people from diverse backgrounds. Snehadeep is a lawyer. We have people from food tech. We have people from biotech. Also, we have people from interior designing, from 5-year program of architecture. So we have a diverse program of students. So we have no such restriction or constraint on which area of undergrad will land you up in SIIB. We are open to all the programs, all the courses, and all the specifications that you must have in the previous time. So, guys, we will be wrapping up the session in next 5 minutes. We will be taking all the last few set of questions that are there in the chat box, and after that, we will be taking your leave. Is it good for marketing and finance? Yes, Sarthak. Once this video is out, like after live, you can listen to this video entirely again. We have explained in much diverse areas why is it good for all the specializations and all the programs. Just listen to this video, just switch on your earphones and just sit in a peaceful room and listen to the entire thing. Obviously, Mukul, whatever you do apart from academics has always been a benefit for everyone. Like, I guess I was a person who was into public speaking and content writing, and my interview was genuinely, or like 5-6 minutes of an interview went on uh, asking about my public speaking experience, asking about my content writing experience. And I got to know today only that Ramya was a painter, was an artist before joining. So I believe that there might be a certain hobby section or a certain skill question that must be asked in her during interview. So yeah, anything you have apart from academics as a as a co-curricular, as extracurricular, as a hobby will help you in an interview.
Yeah, I guess your CV and whatever you produce in front of the interviewer is what you can expect questions from. May it be about the hobbies or may it be about the any certifications you all have done. If you all have done, be thorough with whatever you have done, be honest with whatever you have done, and you can expect questions to go around that. And whatever the extra activities will surely add a cherry on top of the cake.
Perfect. So, any tips for people with gap years and no major extracurriculars? Just be prepared with an answer why there was a gap year, and if you are able to justify it properly, you are good to go. Guys, last 2-3 questions we'll be addressing, and then we'll be closing the session. Please drop in your doubts as soon as possible. Otherwise, we'll be taking your leave.
So
All right.
we
Yeah,
Please
Ramya?
go ahead.
Yeah, Ramya. Were you saying something?
No, I was just seeing a question asking SIIB cutoff as per slot 1. So we don't have different cutoffs for different slots. The result will be the best out of 3 attempts, whatever you give. And post which, as we have discussed earlier, it is about 90 percentile.
Perfect. So, guys, so with this, we are closing the session with 2-3 summarized way of answers. The forms are still open. Forms are open till December 30th. Please feel free to apply for SIIB and for all the programs that you find yourself most suitable and most eligible. We all the specializations in the IB program are doing very great. We have diverse set of roles that are coming into the campus. We have our own recruiters for marketing, for finance, for HR, for SCM, for agribusiness, for energy and environment. Also, we were not like we did not got any question for energy and environment as a program, but I would just like to end the session with this thing. MBA and energy environment has been doing really great. We have our own set of recruiters for energy and environment. Their average has been at par with international business and agribusiness. Being CSR and ESG a very prominent area in the upcoming industry avenues and in the upcoming industrial areas, I believe energy and environment is the most suitable for the people who want to make their career within that. So yeah, guys, all the best for the rest 2 snap slots. Feel and just apply to SIIB, apply to the most suitable programs that you find yourself into, that you see yourself into, and just all the best. Do well. All the best for all GPI process, for all the interview processes, whatever you face for any B school. And I hope you make the best of the entire this MBA season.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, and all the best for the future.
Snehadi, just one thing I would like you, or Ramya, I would like you to share the QR code of our the group that we have on Telegram.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry to interrupt you, Tanvi. You can please go ahead.
Yeah, I was just wishing everyone all the best. So yeah, you can join our Telegram group. You can scan this code and join it. So basically, all the queries, questions related to SNAP or SIB will be answered and addressed here, and you'll be updated with all the deadlines also. So please join this. You can scan this.
Yeah, Snehadeep, Ramya, any closing sentences?
Yeah, all the best, guys. You'll have slot 2 and slot 3 coming. So for any queries or any queries related to your exam or maybe your GPA, you can reach us on this Telegram channel, also our social media pages as well. So all the best.
So I would also like to wish all the best to every aspirants coming towards SIB and appearing for SNAP. I would request every one of you to join this Telegram page. And if you have any kind of questions related to SNAP, SIB, you can just drop it in here. We will just get it answered. Also, you can DM us over our Instagram pages. And all the best for your slot 2 and slot 3.
All right, guys, perfect. Lastly, I would like to thank C2C mentors and to our dearly own Ketan sir for giving us this opportunity and for just giving you a chance to interact with you all. So, guys, thank you so much. All the best. Good night. Bye bye. See you all soon, and see you and like looking forward to interact with you all. Bye bye. Good night.